recording this whole time. I knew I was going to do that.
Hey.
But it's okay.
It's all right, I guess.
We good.
Well, we find that you can get the episode again at radiofreeamerica.com.
Okay.
I got to figure out how to like manipulate that so I can get the track. So anyways, yeah, we're going to be playing some of Baby's music so y'all can hear his vibe, see what he's really about. And also, so y'all can go check him out a little bit later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Go check me out.
You're like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Go check me out. You feel me?
Like, really do it.
Definitely.
Yeah,
No
like
way.
dead serious.
Like dead serious.
No, because you know, you tell some black people go do something, they be like, I mean, I'm going to go do it.
Yeah, I'll go
like,
do it. I'll go do it.
Are you?
But are you?
Like right now? Like,
One day.
Like today.
I'm going to check it out 3 months from now. Don't worry about it. It ain't going nowhere.
Let's see.
Long Beach. Turn to us for news. Turn to Jayden Karamanos and Julia Cowie for updates and highlights and notable events across the country and in your own backyard.
The Yosemite National Park Service announced that Yosemite Valley will be closed to the public.
24-year-old David Katz shot up a video game tournament in Jacksonville, Florida.
Turn to Dylan Sanford for all things sports
The
news.
athletic season is already off to a great start with the women's soccer team winning 7-0 against San Diego City College.
Turn to Teresa Miller and Divine Williams for the latest in entertainment.
It's been stated that Thompson allegedly
Queen
cheated
of Soul, Aretha Franklin, passed away on August 16th.
Turn to Lucille Luna for weather updates.
On Wednesday, we can expect a sunny day with a high of 69 degrees and a low of 53 degrees.
Turn to us for national news, for local news, for your news.
I'm Jayden Karamanos.
I'm Julia Cowie.
And Dylan Sanford for Turn News Sports.
Been Teresa Miller for Turn News.
Then Divine Williams with entertainment.
Lucille Luna with the weather.
Turn to Turn News. We are your direct connection. Turn News, updated every Wednesday right here on Turn Radio, Long Beach's truly underground radio network.
Day 14. It's been 2 weeks that I've wandered the big city. Some call it the urban jungle. I call it the urban desert. Not because there was no water, but because it seemed that anywhere I went for pancakes, the pancakes were either dry, flat as a board, or just oversized hockey pucks. It got to the point where water was my only syrup. My mind was losing it, and then a figure appeared before me. It said,
Young wanderer, I have found your oasis, your place for the fluffiest, softest, warmest pancakes around. Follow me, young wanderer.
I followed, and I followed, and I followed until I fell. And the next voice I heard was this.
Hello, welcome to IHOP. Would you like a table?
And that's where I found my oasis. The Lakewood IHOP off of the corner of Candlewood Street and Lakewood Boulevard. Home to the fluffiest, softest, and warmest pancake combinations around. And with a vast array of syrup choices at the table. So if you don't want pancakes as flat as the desert, then come to the Lakewood IHOP.
DJ Mateo Cross, putting the underground in truly underground radio network.
Hello, this is Mateo Cross. This is my commercial for my show called The Show. Yeah, come and watch it. It's a good show. Yeah, watch it. I'll be live on the radio. You'll see my face in the airwaves. But yeah, anyways, Long Beach KLBC AM 1610. This is Mateo Cross. Come watch my show, The Show.
Listen to the best indie on vinyl on The Show, Thursdays from 12 to 2 on KLBC AM 1610. Turn Radio, the truly underground radio network.
Orozco's Auto Service, the most trusted foreign and domestic automotive shops in Long Beach. And now 2 more locations in Bellflower to serve you. At Orozco's Auto Service, our customers rate us as excellent when it comes to reliability, value, and expedient service. If we fix it, you can count on it being done right. We give you the best value on each and every repair for your money. And you can rest assured knowing that we will give your vehicle the best attention in the least amount of time. At Orozco's Auto Service, we offer many fleet services for organizations with company vehicles of all types, from passenger cars to heavy-duty vans and trucks. Find out more about all of our state-of-the-art technological services, including our transmissions service. Started in 1990 on Long Beach Boulevard, it's no accident that we have grown to 4 locations to serve you. That's because at Orozco's Auto Service, we treat our customers like family. Our friendly, well-trained, and knowledgeable staff is here to welcome you, answer your questions, and service your vehicles Monday through Saturday. Schedule an appointment today. Orozco's Auto Service on Atlantic Avenue and Long Beach Boulevard in Long Beach, and on Bellflower and Alondra Boulevard in Bellflower. Orozco's Auto Service.
You're listening to Turn Radio. KLBC AM 1610. KCTY 107.7 FM. Long Beach's own Turn Radio. The truly underground radio network. The first in college radio. The best in college radio.
Thank you again for tuning in to the AMIRA show here on KLBC 1610 AM. I forgot to say that earlier. You are now listening to BABYE.
Oh, yeah.
Tokyo, come ride with me. New McLaren with the speed. They like Nuke, it pretty cool. He remind me of Majin Buu. All that pink stuff, morning juice. I've been running from the truth, trying not to notice you. I've been whipping, how about you? You've been loving, guess that's cool. New McLaren, swerve my coupe. Tell me you love me, diamond shining. I hope it all fades away. Run it, I've been hoping for better days. Diamonds, diamonds shining, let me in the day. Diamonds shining, let me in the day. Diamonds, golden diamonds. Don't let me drown, just leave me shining. Shining in diamonds, golden diamonds. When I'm around, just let me shine. Shining in diamonds, ay, golden diamonds. Don't let me drown, just leave me shining. Shining in diamonds, golden diamonds. When I'm around, don't let me drown. Old school to new school, back when baby's been moved you. Way back when I always choose you and swore never to abuse you. When coding kept me all pulled up, Tokyo in my 2 cups. Princess cuts in my veins, quietly drift away. Old school to new school, back when baby's been moved you. Way back when I always choose you and swore never to abuse you. When coding kept me all pulled up, Tokyo in my 2 cups. Princess cuts in my veins, quietly drift away. Tokyo, come ride with me. Hold on. New McLaren with the speed. Break my heart, don't let it bleed. Tokyo, come ride with me. McLaren, watch the break my heart, don't let it bleed. Diamonds, golden diamonds, don't let me drown, just leave me shining. Shining in diamonds, golden diamonds. When I'm around, just let me shine. Shining in diamonds, ay, golden diamonds. Don't let me drown, just leave me shining. Shining in diamonds, golden diamonds. When I'm around, don't let me drown. Diamonds, hey. Alright, I'm done.
Tugging on my heart like a string, I start to find my peace, looking to see if we will ever agree. I don't waste time living for those moments, only to be disappointed time and time again. So please don't kill my vibe. I'm just soaring high to find somewhere to dry these eyes. So please don't hurt my pride. All the love inside is shy.
But I party alone. I'm sorry, but I really seem to do this shit all on my own. Missed calls on my cell phone. Leave me out of this, girl. Ooh, no, don't bring them around me. You call them friends, but girl, they can't be trusted. Ooh, and you're so good at loving. Ooh, and I can't follow suit. You need an answer to your question. Ooh, but I can't answer that right now. No, I can't answer that right now. I'm sorry, but I really seem to do this shit all on my own.
Missed calls on my cell phone. Leave me out of this, girl.
But I party alone. I'm sorry, but I really seem to do this shit all on my own. Missed calls on my cell phone. Leave me out of this, girl. And when I think about you, I'm not by myself. I don't feel alone, not like anyone else.
When I think about you, I'm not by myself. I don't feel alone, not like anyone else.
Yeah.
Maybe is it true? I've been hanging out the window with my kinfolk, new extendo. Keep it jumping like Nintendo. Girl, that's Mario, don't you know? Ayy, girl, that's Mario. Opal drink, what you think? Spit it like I already see rain. This that Nagato, that pain. They ask me, am I ever okay? I say, oh, all that I roll, they be numb in my soul. Marijuana smoke, roll me, yo. Don't be loving these, don't fall in love no more. Wrist so icy, you might catch these diamonds on your velvet cake. Rappers talking water, I got ocean, sail away. Ayy, not okay. Emerald like Bulbasaur, like AP new album. This be baby, this be wars. Wrist so icy, you might catch these diamonds on your velvet cake. Rappers talking water, I got ocean, sail away. Ayy, not okay. Emerald like Bulbasaur, like AP new album. This be baby, this be war. Ooh, like I need you, baby, need me. Hold me close, I like I need you. Don't you need me, baby, hold me close, I yeah. Sanctuary, sanctuary. Venus rain numbs your pain, but it kills me. But it kills me. Keep your sane and drive me into insanity. Believe me, ooh. I mean, I need you. I need you. On my own, I'm on my own tonight. Ooh. Venus rain, it numbs your pain, but it kills me. Keep your sane and drive me into insanity. And it kills me. Oh.
I was like, I should bring us back.
Oh, we on the air.
Yo,
we on the air?
We back.
So, that was BABYE
Yep, that was me, guys.
on the track. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Didn't you see how what's the word? Melodious.
Melodious. That sounds like a Greek god.
I am.
I am.
I am melodious.
Oh. Never mind.
What does he do?
Or a drug. That could be a drug too.
True.
Hey, bro,
What does it make you do? Sing?
Vibe.
Like a singing zombie.
Smoked some of that melodious. I was like,
I'm weak.
Oh, did you hear it? That's what it does. I did that.
That's what it does. That's what it does.
I'm going on American Idol with this.
This one right here. Oh man, you stay on that acapella the whole time if you on that melodious. So y'all need to make sure y'all get on that melodious to get on BABYE's level. That's all I gotta say. So those were some of BABYE's favorite tracks, and actually some of mine as well. I hope y'all enjoyed it. For those who've been wanting to call in, now is your time to call in at the number 562-938-4800. Please call into the AMIRA show to have a chat with us and BABYE at 562-938-4800.
562-938-4800 for everybody in the hood who didn't get the extra minute.
And it's
We got a card.
Never mind, we got a call.
Make sure I do this right. I always do it wrong.
You got this.
Okay. Caller, welcome to the AMIRA show. What's up? Oh, and who is this?
Hello.
Hi, mommy. Everyone's inner kid comes out when their mom calls. Hey, mom.
Hope you didn't hear
Mama, how are you? Thank you for calling into the AMIRA show. You got some words for BABYE /
How are all of you doing?
First of all, we are good.
Great.
I'm good.
Yes. Hold on, Mama. Hold on. You don't know who else is in the station with us. Oh, you do because you've been on live this whole time.
Yeah, she on live.
Anthony,
No, I haven't been on live the whole time.
Oh, okay.
So who is in the station?
Anthony is also with us. He's been with me for a while. It's my boyfriend. Anthony, can you say hi to everyone?
Hi.
Thank you. Okay. I realized he didn't say
quiet.
anything earlier. So, Mama, hey, thanks for calling in. You got any words for any of us children?
I swear.
Because we need them all. We need them all.
Oh, she got.
I don't have a whole lot. I don't. I'm proud
said,
of you, Darius. I'm proud of you, AMIRA. All of you guys going out there trying to pursue all your little dreams? Or should I say big dreams?
There you
go. Yeah, they're little big dreams.
Little big dreams.
Yeah, what I'm learning is they're big, but the first steps you take is
They
little.
about small.
Yeah.
Scary, huh?
Yeah, we all just sitting here looking at each other like, what was we thinking?
Right, just threw it all in the car and left.
Just
Like,
left.
It's like what you was trying to be
all right.
famous.
At the same time, guys, let's go. We're out.
Right, because we did come in here at the same time.
Yeah.
Were you scared? Were
I
you
can
scared
tell you
for us
all
to-
have much more courage than me. Yes, I was frightened, petrified.
My mom was too. She was like, why don't you just stay in Bowling Green? That can be your home base. And then you can just travel. I was like, Mom, no, you're
Right. Exactly. I'm with your mom.
Here we go.
But your mom said she felt better when she found out that we were coming too.
Yeah. My mom did feel better when it was like a group of us. Because originally it was just me. Then Anthony joined us. So it all worked out. Mama, though, like, okay. What?
I love the album. I love it.
Okay, I was about to be like,
Thank you.
What you think about the album?
What's your favorite song, Mama?
Tokyo's Rift.
She got all thrift.
Hey, that was A1 day one.
A1 day one.
She said she be banging it in her Uber, bro.
You be banging it in the Uber?
Yeah, I do. You know what? I play it over and over and over for the customers so they can love it too.
Everybody
That's
gonna love
marketing.
that.
right there. Yeah.
That's marketing.
Thank you
Play
so
it over
much,
and over
Mom.
and it's stuck in their head. And they're like, damn,
I don't know if I'm supposed to solicit like that, but I send people to Apple Music.
Like whatever.
Don't
It's
even
whatever.
I mean, if they like it and they ask, you can't,
Hey.
you know.
Pretty
You just
much.
giving the people what they want.
Man, what they said.
We appreciate your support, Mom.
Thank you, Mama.
Definitely.
Thank
I
you
say
so
we
much.
Like I'm a part of this project. We really
You are. You
Oh,
really
you guys
are.
are more than welcome.
He said I'm a part of the project. Yes. Sweet.
More than welcome.
Mama, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate you
I'm
calling
proud
and
of
speaking
all
with
of
us.
you guys, every last one of you.
Thank
And
you.
we appreciate it, Mama.
Thank you, Mom. We
Yes,
appreciate
I need all
you
that
so much.
proudness.
Love you.
Love you, Mama, and we're gonna talk to you soon, okay?
Much love to all of you. Get to the next caller.
Yes, ma'am. We will. Bye.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, Mom.
Good night.
She said good night.
All right,
You
everybody.
forgot where she at. It is
kinda-
night there.
Yeah,
I
bro.
was like, hold on, it's only 7:20.
It's still night here.
Ain't
though.
nobody
It's
going
dark.
to bed.
It's 9:20 there.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Already.
Good night. No, that's the time for everyone to turn up.
Oh yeah.
You're right. It is
You're right.
Friday.
That's why I
Friday.
like to play
Yeah.
twerk time around this time because the hope is all the beaches,
Right.
you know, they twerking while they putting their makeup on.
Hey.
Messing up.
I
Well,
know,
then
right?
pros is
Somebody-
the
I'm
only
about
ones
to
that
say,
will
never
twerk and
mind.
try to
You
put on
absolutely
makeup.
right.
The pros is the only one that will try to do the same. Like do them at
got
the
it.
same time.
Well, I
That's-
can't.
The amateurs
do
go
that. I don't do
twerk
makeup
first.
So.
Amateurs
Put on
twerk
makeup.
first.
And then,
Right. Amateurs, they'll twerk before they even get in the shower because
They gonna sweat.
a perspirant. Right. I was just about to say.
That's
I got.
it.
See, a professional, she don't even sweat like that.
She don't
when
even
twerk.
It's
Like,
easy. It's
It's like walking.
right. I was about to say it's too easy.
It ain't nothing.
Speaking of twerk,
Once you're an elite athlete like that, it comes naturally. You know.
Not
It's-
an
I know, right?
athlete.
Darius, you
Olympic
gonna
athlete out here.
you gonna do anything twerkable soon? It could
Anything
just be one
twerkable?
track
Yeah.
for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Sorry, I was waving. You can do something twerkable.
Later.
Hey,
Got you.
twerkable is profitable.
I
Is
got
it
you.
still
That is.
Is it
Yes.
still profitable? Okay.
Yes. 'cause they
I got
play
you.
it
We
in
can
the
throw.
strip
We
club.
can. We can throw on the beat right now, and we can make it twerkable. It ain't
Oh
nothing.
Lord! No. As she looked at it,
Hold
don't
on.
do it.
I can pull.
We about to go on a break, so I
Beats.
could look up something. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, bro, that's whatever. It's Freestyle Friday. And you hopping in here?
Let's go.
We rocking it. First ever Freestyle Friday.
Freestyle
then.
Friday.
Oh Lord!
Hey, I like that. I got two. You know what? I like that. I'm about to do it.
I remember that from the
Yeah.
radio
Oh,
back home. man.
gosh.
We're gonna take it back to twerk on the radio and freestyle it on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I have a question.
What's going on?
How did you meet It's Asha off of your track Hyperbolic?
All right. So me and APZ, we met through. actually, we met through a good friend of mine who produced the whole album. And yeah, it's his sister. So the same
I think
person
y'all
who
told me
produced my
that.
album. Yes.
Yeah. we
Kami,
talked about
aka Young Midnight. Young Midnight is who produced Opal Fever Dream. His sister is Asha. So we
And
was
when she just heard you and was like,
yeah, like we
that's
were all creating our albums at the same time. So it was like I was working on mine, Kami was working on his. Like we have another album coming January 2019 from the Lionheart.
Yeah.
Amazing project. Jefferson's Colors album.
Got it. Okay.
So we were all working on all of that around the same time, and I just presented it to her, and I was like, yo, like, I pretty much had my whole part. Everything that you hear of me, I had that all the way done.
Which you're supposed to, right?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of cool when you know what I'm saying, kind of just build the track with another artist.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, both of you guys kind of create something together. You put both of your strengths into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you do present demos to people, this is kind of just general information probably for me. Because I would hear, shout out to Joe Thomas Carter, y'all. Been following his music career and stuff. But I also get the back end too, like all the fussing and cussing. I gotta hear his mouth. So one of the things I heard about, I believe some people would sometimes try to approach him to work with him, like just like, hey, we want you on this song, and he'll just be like, okay, send me a demo so I can hear what's going on.
Yeah.
And said individuals won't have the music down, or they'll just kind of like take a voice memo recording of them in the studio or something. Like he's like, when it comes down to professionalism, when you're trying to present an opportunity for somebody to work with you, ideally you should have your whole part finished and then have the break where you're trying to sell them to come into. So
it depends though.
It just kind of depends on the situation. Like, okay, like if I were, like, let's say we was in a club and I didn't know you guys from Adam and Eve, and I saw Joe and I wanted Joe on the track.
Yeah.
Real random, didn't think nothing about it. I just heard his music through the grapevine. I was like, I like dude, we're gonna get him on the track.
Yeah.
At that point, I might not have any demos, you know what I'm saying? So that's when like things like that happen. But then also, if you already have something like, oh, I want Joe on the track, I'm not gonna present you nothing that's incomplete.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, like if you want to do a song with somebody, sometimes it does just come from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Where you guys put your ideas together. And then some people have something and it's like missing a verse or whatever, and they're like, oh, I think you'd be good on this. So it just depends on what kind of work you trying to do with somebody.
Okay,
so it's very situational. It just depends.
Me personally, I like going one-on-one and like.
I was about to say, what do you prefer?
Okay. I like creating with the person because like. When you create something from scratch, like it takes both of you guys' strengths.
Right.
So you
both
cover
of
each
y'all's
other's weaknesses.
So then you like
it's more genuine.
Yeah. Like you go into it.
But my thing
that's
is,
why like
What's your thing, Anthony?
That situation. I don't think he wanted to do that, man.
What you say?
The Joe situation. I was like, but I don't think he would have been. I don't think it would have benefited him.
Oh, with that situation he was in?
Yes.
No.
Not that one.
That also makes a difference. Because, like, you like,
yeah,
because
when that was on, I was like,
don't do that one, please, bro.
Because
don't
of how,
touch
I listen to music, I like stuff that sounds genuine.
Right.
Okay.
So if it sounds like, all right, you just had this song and then somebody threw a verse on it, you can tell when somebody just slaps a verse on something. You really can. You literally, you can.
Off my song.
You can tell when somebody just slaps a verse on something just because somebody feels like, oh, you should just be on
Oh,
this.
you should just be on this.
It's not the same feeling. It don't give the same sound off.
True, this is true. Okay, you're right.
So yeah.
Situational, I can agree. Understood that. So, I keep looking at the clock because this commercial break is about to be 4 minutes.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm just stressed.
I didn't like commercials.
Don't let it stretch you out.
I don't want to, like, I think it's against radio code to talk about the commercials on the radio, but y'all, they're 4 minutes long. Like,
we gotta stop doing that then.
we out here breaking rules.
We break rules on the AMIRA show, y'all.
First
You're
off,
tuned into the AMIRA show, which is here on KLBC 1610 AM. Here on the Turn Radio, which is the truly underground radio network of Long Beach. Okay. There's a piece of paper for Chi up there.
Stop! You ain't gotta tell them that.
AMIRA keeps it transparent.
Hey.
No.
You said no? Oh my goodness. No to this. We'll be right back.
Long Beach. Turn to us for news. Turn to Jayden Karamanos and Julia Cowie for updates and highlights and notable events across the country and in your own backyard.
The Yosemite National Park Service announced that Yosemite Valley will be closed to the public.
24-year-old David Katz shot up a video game tournament in Jacksonville, Florida.
Turn to Dylan Sanford for all things sports
The
news.
athletic season is already off to a great start with the women's soccer team winning 7-0 against San Diego City College.
Turn to Teresa Miller and Divine Williams for the latest in entertainment.
It's been stated that Thompson allegedly
Queen of
cheated.
Soul, Aretha Franklin, passed away on August 16th.
Turn to Lucille Luna for weather updates.
On Wednesday, we can expect a sunny day with a high of 69 degrees and a low of 53 degrees.
Turn to us for national news, for local news, for your news.
I'm Jaden Karamanix.
I'm Julia Cowie.
And Dylan Sanford for Turn News Sports.
This has been Teresa Miller for Turn News.
Then Divine Williams with entertainment. Lucille Luna with the weather.
Turn to Turn News. We are your direct connection. Turn News, updated every Wednesday right here on Turn Radio, Long Beach's truly underground radio network.
Day 14. It's been 2 weeks that I've wandered the big city. Some call it the urban jungle. I call it the urban desert. Not because there was no water, but because it seemed that anywhere I went for pancakes, the pancakes were either dry, flat as a board, or just oversized hockey pucks. It got to the point where water was my only syrup. My mind was losing it, and then a figure appeared before me. It said,
Young wanderer, I have found your oasis, your place for the fluffiest, softest, warmest pancakes around. Follow me, young wanderer.
I followed, and I followed, and I followed until I fell. And the next voice I heard was this.
Hello, welcome to IHOP. Would you like a table?
And that's where I found my oasis. The Lakewood IHOP off of the corner of Candlewood Street and Lakewood Boulevard. Home to the fluffiest, softest, and warmest pancake combinations around. And with a vast array of syrup choices at the table. So if you don't want pancakes as flat as the desert, then come to the Lakewood IHOP.
The best blues songs on AM. The best blues DJ on AM. Robert Lil Son Elix, the same old blues show. Every Wednesday night from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific, right here on KLBC. Turn Radio, Long Beach.
McDonald's and the city of Lakewood. What could those two possibly have anything to do with each other? It seems as if the only thing the two have in common is that they're both nouns. Well, McDonald's and Lakewood have one thing in common: excellent leadership. Take Lakewood Council member Ron Piazza, for example. Ron actually owns 10 McDonald's restaurants, including the McDonald's on Delamo and Lakewood Boulevards, and the McDonald's on the corner of Carson Street and Paramount Boulevard. The Piazza family McDonald's restaurants in Lakewood have served the city and the LBCC area for well over 40 years, and we at Turn Radio are grateful to Ron for everything he's done supporting Long Beach College Radio. So if you want to take a bite out of excellence, visit the Piazza family McDonald's at 2707 East Carson Street in Lakewood, across from Cal Bowl, and at 4910 Lakewood Boulevard in Lakewood near the Lakewood Center Mall. Quality, excellence, service, taste. The Piazza family McDonald's. And now, finding your inner zen with Master Savings.
Deep breath in, deep breath out. Picture a place, a local place, close to home. Feel its warmth. It beckons you. The marking is a red target. You step inside. You only go inside to seek out a towel. You leave with said towel, and a suit, and a basket of fruits, and frozen dinners. You look at the cost of these items. Yea, what is the penalty? Not a large one. In fact, it is ever so small. You return inside, this time with soap. You leave with the soap, and shampoo, and a vacuum cleaner, and drinks, and food supplies, and playthings for the children, and board games, and pet food, though you don't have a pet.
Your mind will say go in for one thing. Your heart will say leave with 1,000 things. Your wallet will be pleased. The Lakewood Target of Candlewood and Lakewood Boulevard. Expect more, pay less.
A record player. And a television. And some prune juice. And a remote control. And an overly large bag of Captain Crunch. A record of Purple Rain. That shirt.
Sports Talk men Nick Holler and Robert Elick's program Off the Turnbuckle may have left KLBC, but sports is still very much alive on this station. It's Sports Talk with Corey, the LBC source for all things professional sports. Sports Talk with Corey, every Monday from 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on KLBC AM 1610 Turn Radio, the truly underground radio network, your source for sports.
Broadcasting through the transmitters of Long Beach City, it's KLBC, AM 1610, Radio California, Central Studios, Long Beach. Turn Radio, the truly underground radio network.
Is this fast enough?
What's fast?
So we have an idea to start doing Freestyle Fridays. Not right this moment because I still got some questions.
Turn my headphones.
Hold on.
Did you not turn up on the headphones?
Right. I thought I did turn it up. Yeah.
We only got 10 minutes.
We about to.
So before we get another call, I need to turn this down. We were yelling on the track.
It was live.
So I want to know really quickly. You mentioned earlier how a lot of your squad did not expect this sound of music from you.
Yeah.
Tell me about that conversation, those conversations, how that happened. How'd you handle it? Just tell me about it. Because I think we all was kind of like, oh, snap. But
yeah.
I took it. I loved it. I was cool.
Yeah. No lie. No lie, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I didn't take it too well at first. Because I was like, dang, bro, am I trash now? Like, that's like the worst thing is like to really like think that you trash. Like, because I really was like, dang, I'm trash. I gotta pick it back up. But then like I had to really like sit back and stop and be like, nah, dog, you not trash. You just on a new wave, dog. Like,
yeah, your
wave just leveled up on it. So I mean, like, that's just kind of like how I looked at it. But it's like not on like no cocky stuff. Like really down to earth type stuff. Like I just really like I understand people were expecting something. And I'm excited to give people things that they're never expecting from me. Because I don't want to give you something that you already have envisioned in your mind. I'm going to give you something that I...
Right. I'm glad you went with... I mean, that's stupid to say. I'm glad you went with your style and how you are.
No, really. No, but that's real.
But some people really
Yeah.
try to do the mainstream thing or try to do what they think people expect from them.
Yeah, like they just go in and attack things like attack like tracks like everybody else. And at the end of the day, like though you're inspired by somebody, that person already exists.
This is true.
Like he's already here. Like
a lot of things we do is not new.
No, man, like
unfortunately,
it's here. Like the stuff I do is here. Like it's been done. Like where do you think I got it from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just all about perception and how you like perceive things. But like I said, you can't copy anyone else, even if they do inspire you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta be yourself. You just gotta be you.
This is true. Yeah. I'm glad you got over that because you're not trash.
Yeah.
And it was not trash. It's a bomb-ass album. I loved it so very much. I cannot wait for the next project that's coming out.
Yeah.
What message would you give to those now who did come on you hard about that? What message would you give to them now that you have overcome that and now that you are bigger than? Does that make sense? What message would you give them?
I would say wait until the next one.
Okay.
Just wait until the next one. Like at the end of the day, like I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I take every piece of criticism, even if it even if it comes from a source or it just comes from a place of hating. Like I take every piece of criticism, and I do take my art personally, so I have to take the criticism personally to put it towards my art.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I'm gonna take it personal, and you're gonna hear that I take it personal on the next one.
I feel that. That's good. So, with that being said, I know you made a comment also earlier about you kind of told me how Tokyo's Rift was about anxiety when it comes to being famous.
Yeah.
Explain that to me, because like you hear about people who kind of they're kind of afraid to hit that because of the responsibility that comes with it, or they just know they're not ready, or just explain how that is in your head. Like explain the song basically and your feelings behind it.
Got you. Tokyo's Drift came through like a really weird way. Like it was a whole nother song before it became Tokyo's Drift. Like it was like the Diamonds, Gold and Diamonds was still there, but the little old school to new school, all that little verse, none of that was there.
Oh.
Yeah, and then this was even before I had came up with the high pitch ad libs. Like I hadn't even tested them to see if they was gonna be hot or not.
Yeah.
So pretty much what I did is I took it and I just was listening to the beat, and then that's kind of like what spoke to me. But the way that like I look at it and how I wrote it is it starts off. I look at it like a school day. It starts off as a person in school. That's why it's like new kid, pretty cool. He remind me of Majin Buu. My favorite color is pink. That's why the Majin Buu reference.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So and then new kid, pretty cool. He remind me of Majin Buu. All that pink stuff, morning juice. Think I'm running from the truth, trying not to notice you. And then like that's more so like as you coming up, everything that you're gonna be presented with is in your face. It's not a secret. The industry's so big it can't hide itself from you. It's like trying to hide an elephant under a carpet.
And you can't hide that.
I can do it.
You can hide the elephant?
Nah.
We're gonna take this call right quick though.
Caller, what's up?
You are on the AMIRA show. Just kidding.
They're
Let me
not
answer
on the
the
AMIRA
phone
show
call.
yet.
You're not
Answer.
on it yet.
Call back right now.
Like
right now.
My bad.
I don't know what happened, but call back right now.
Aw.
No, call back. I hit answer. You saw me hit answer.
That's how you hit answer.
Oh my gosh, y'all, this phone is with me. I wish I could
don't
test
answer.
on public radio.
But it's
Totally not my style.
We're gonna keep going with it until the caller call back.
We're gonna have to. Oh my goodness. All right, so caller call back. So I thought someone else's phone was going off. So I'm really sad because I answered the phone. I saw myself do it. Okay, so you're right. The industry is so huge. You cannot hide it under the rug. You just cannot. How did you learn all that you know right now about the industry? Because I mean, not saying you're a newbie or anything, but
Nah, I am. I'm a newbie.
Okay,
I'm
thank you
new
for
in
saying
this.
that.
No, like for real. I've only been taking music serious for like 2 years. This homies have been taking it serious for like 3, 4, 5.
And some of them are still just now finding out.
Yeah.
Like still learning.
Yeah.
So how did you learn so much?
Yeah, I learned.
The call back.
Pause that. Okay. All right.
All right, do it.
Let's take it from step 1. Okay. Answer the phone. Hit broadcast. Caller, you're on the AMIRA show. What's up?
What's poppin'?
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
I literally took a minute over my break to say I love you.
I love you too.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, but I gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Go make that money, girl. Thanks for calling in.
Go get that cash.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Oh my goodness, we got her in. She was able to say what she had to say. Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
That was it.
She probably was like, this.
No.
They done hung up on
He
me.
done hung up on me.
Hecky no.
It's an accident, I promise. It was the phone. That's what it was. Oh my goodness. So, what was we on? Oh, we was talking about how you learned so much about the industry and you only been in the game or took the game serious for like a couple of years.
Yeah. I learned so much about the industry because I happen just to be blessed with people who have been doing this for a lot longer than me, and they had connections within the industry. But the difference is I look at things in a different kind of like perspective.
Okay.
I realize that the industry is an industry and a business must be a business at the end of the day.
This is true.
And like
That part.
my whole life I've been around music. Like it's not anything that's been foreign to me. And like my when I first like was thinking about rapping, or like when I really started like kind of considering it, I talked to my uncle who was like a local rapper, and he was just like, just remember that the music is only 5% of it. He was like, the music is 5% and then you got the rest of it. And he was like, and make sure you never like ignore the rest of it.
Uh-huh.
So like I was just kind of just looking at things in a different perspective and realizing that at the end of the day, you're selling a product, and your product is yourself. Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just like, if you look at it like any other business, it's not gonna sham you because you know what it is. Like it is what it is. Don't expect gold if they only got silver to offer you.
True. This is true. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you for learning so much. I got a headache. Like all the crap I've heard about the industry, which I feel most of what I've heard is just perspective. Like I don't think they're real deal facts. It's kind of like how I feel with the White House.
Yeah,
like,
not all of them.
Unless you sitting in there,
you'll be surprised.
You don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah, I mean, but surprised. Certain things
because some of the stuff that you heard is probably true. A lot of it is about who you know, and anybody can say anything they want to about you to somebody else. You never know,
right?
And not everybody always has your best interests at heart. They might seem to, or I don't know. Like, not everybody is genuine, and you always have to remember that.
This is true, which is why I kind of kept heed of that. So here was the story that set me off. Well, not set me off, but the story that made me like. Picture didn't happen. So basically, one of Joe's friends or roommates or whatever he was, told us one day he has like a friend who's like in the crowd or in the industry and like be hanging with Ariana Grande or whoever. I don't know. And then we look at him like, then why are you here on the couch? So he said that his friend told him that. I think it was like the week before or something like that she had gonorrhea to the throat. That's exactly what he said. She was like, yeah, she's been nasty. Like, she hasn't been doing what she's supposed to be doing. And she had to go to the hospital and she couldn't sing. And it's just like certain things like.
Yeah, I mean, well, like with stuff like that.
About these in scoop gossiping things.
that stuff, like, nah, that's just gossip.
Anything else outside of that, though, when it comes to business, I've always. Well, along with that, unless I'm in the walls or like chilling with her and she's telling me the story, I wouldn't know that either. But I always felt like when it comes to business as well, I'm just not gonna know what's going on unless I'm sitting in the walls. I feel like I feel like this could be my career route, and I'm gonna learn as I go. So it's just I'm just trying to say I've been impressed.
Yeah, like
how far are you coming? How much have you learned so far? Just now getting into the game and stuff.
Like it's just more like I haven't really done anything crazy extravagant.
Yeah.
It's just more so of just kind of peeping like what everybody is telling you. Like like I follow a lot of people like who are on like people who are like getting on like people and what they say and the things that they do and how they go about things, and at the end of the day everybody has a job.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Your producer's your producer, and ultimately, yeah, he may love you, he may love everything that you do, but he's trying to build his catalog at the end of the day. He's a producer. Like that's what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like you love your producer, he's making you fire beats. You love that, but at the end of the day, you're trying to build your catalog. You trying to get on just like he trying to get on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to get on, and that's why a lot of people get stepped on in the process. And sometimes it's not on purpose. Sometimes it's not meant to be taken that way. Sometimes things just happen, and then you just end up getting stepped on. But the thing is, you don't stay with that footprint in your back. You get up, and then you put a footprint in their back.
Right. Yeah.
That's simple. Like it's just all about. I'm realizing like music is all about like your stamina. Can you last? Like where are you like?
Are you a trend or are you
in this?
Are you in it? Like, are you real talent?
Yeah, like anybody can go on Instagram and just keep posting goofy videos until they get enough followers. But I don't do that.
You know, I was talking to a friend. Since you mentioned stamina, that's a good word for it. I was talking to a friend, and I just kind of was like, man, in this day and age, like, people don't take chances on you anymore. Like, you just got to have a following, and they use that in order to see your proof and see your worth, and they go off of that. And I just like, dang, back then they used to take a chance on you if they was feeling you. Yeah. And she was like, oh, girl, you stop, like, quit thinking like that. I was just like, I'm serious. It just kind of makes it a little harder for those who were really trying to. And I'm not saying everyone's not trying to do so, but you have a lot of people who skyrocketed due to followings based off of like like quick buildup and stuff, and things that are basically trends. And based off that, she called me. She's like, "You sound like a hotep."
A what?
Hotep, which Andy and I Googled because I really was like, I'm the most open thought person ever. So I don't know what you mean by that. So we Googled it. Hotep. So people, it's only with black people. Like, they're using the word completely incorrectly. So Hotep means like, I forgot, but something extremely positive from like Egypt. Hotep means like,
But she said it wrong.
Yeah,
but people use
everyone.
it wrong. Say,
apparently, because I've heard it before.
I never heard it.
I only mostly heard it from her, but apparently it was a trend to the point where we read an article on it. It was like people stop using Hotep as a negative word because it literally means to uplift people or something like that. People are using it in a sense of, as a black person, I think I'm better than this black person. So when I was speaking on those who are, you know, coming up quick on the trap beats and stuff, it came across to her, or it comes across to many people that I'm speaking as if I'm above them. No. I don't think that at all. No. First of all, they rolling on dubs, and I'm rolling on a car that's stranded in Inglewood. So, so y'all haven't heard that? It's probably good. It probably would have pissed you off.
I'm glad I didn't hear it, because that's pure ignorance. Like, this new wave, like what you talking about, the trend is irritating because, like, people always hollering, it's for the culture, do it for the culture, but they don't even know nothing about the culture. And you can tell by how they downplay certain people's music, you know what I'm saying? Like, they downplay people like Pusha T and Nicki Minaj, and they don't even understand that that music is what?
We about to hit a new level.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying they don't even understand that's the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's straight hip hop music. The new stuff is not so much. Don't get me wrong. It still deals with hip hop, that feel good, that everything. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's further away from the culture than these people that we keep putting down.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people trash talk the Queen album. That was true hip hop. So how you gonna say do it for the? How you gonna say do it for the culture? Well, don't get me wrong, it had a couple of pop here and there, whatever. Yeah. But how you gonna say do it for the culture? But then you disrespecting the culture. That don't even make sense. Learn the culture, relearn the culture. How about that?
I mean,
here it is. Hotep is an Egyptian word that means at peace.
Like, that's it. But people use it as bougie.
Well, guess what? Hotep all day.
I'm super Hotep.
I'm super Hotep
at peace. What you mean?
Hella Hotep all 2019.
All 2019, like legit though. People do it for the culture.
We should turn that around.
Yeah.
Like how they took the word back, slut and fag. Like we should turn that around.
Don't worry about it. I will all day. But, I feel the poem coming on. What you mean?
But like, I don't know, man. Like, what the industry gives you, like, it's in your face, dog. It's not secret. Like, it ain't no secret. Like, homies is gonna let you know. Like, it's all about what you gonna do. Mm-hmm. How you gonna move, ultimately. Yeah. Are you gonna, majority of people, like, they be like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna follow whatever's hot. Or, oh, I guess I'm just gonna go make this because I know I'm gonna get followers. Or, oh, all my followers is gonna make me popular. Guess what? Your followers is gonna leave you in, like, 2 seconds. As soon as you make something that they don't agree with. If Lil Pump decides to go make a rock song right now, all his followers is gone.
Lil Pump.
That's it. and guess what? He might want to make a rock song really, really bad. Or he might want to go make a country song really, really bad. But he's not going to go do it. Why? Because he knows that he has to play his cards right.
Yeah.
Because if you don't play them cards right, then you lose half of your following. Because they don't want to hear that. They want to hear Gucci Gang 57 times.
Yeah.
On the hook.
I don't want to make
on the hook.
On the hook. Like, that's it. I just want it on the hook. And then you can say whatever you want to on the verse. Like, put it on the hook. Yo, like.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
That sucks. So what would be your advice from what you learned from this point, from up to this point? What have you learned? Because Joe, I keep bringing up Joe. No, he's been my immediate connection to music. Yeah, because like I said, I hear the BABYE too.
Yeah,
but
Joe's an awesome musician. Shout out Joe.
Shout out Joe Thomas Porter. But he's been working on this album. I had him in here. He dropped a single called Little Boy, and he's working on his album. I believe the album's gonna be dropping next year, and it's gonna be great. And he let me listen to a few of the tracks, and one of them is actually kind of like a rock song. Yeah. And he played it for a few people, and the feedback he got back was like,
oh, yeah,
you should stay in your lane. Like, you should stick with what you should. And Joe's just like, as an artist, I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want to do.
And he's like, how you know this isn't my lane? You know?
This is all music,
I'm trying to show you my lane.
whatever I want to do is my lane.
All
lanes
keep me in a box.
Lanes.
And I applaud y'all for really sticking to your guns and doing what you do, because that's how you're going to gain true followers who are really going to respect you in anything and everything you do, and they're really going to like vibe. They're going to hear. I've been with Ludacris since I'm a kid, and I can still look at some of his music like, Ludacris, come on. Like, I can say...
That was bangers to me.
I can say after, he got into his acting career, maybe a little after Red Light District, the music kind of went like... But I can say that because I love Ludacris, though, and I know what he's about. I know. So it's just like... I commend y'all. I get blown away because I see what people do to hurry up and make it to the top.
Yeah.
And then when those same people are joning, people like J. Cole who call him out, I'm just like, you realize J. Cole been here for a minute. So
the thing is you can hurry up and make it to the top, but guess what? When a fad hits, we only pick about 4 or 5 that we keep out of that fad, and we move on to the next thing.
Exactly.
The whole situation, you create the next thing. Think about drill music. You remember when drill was hot? Chicago was bumping.
Yeah.
It was heck of rappers coming out from Chicago. Chicago had a new rapper every week. We didn't even know. Like, it was homies coming out the woodwork. We didn't even know he rapped. Like, he was rapping. But, like, dog. But who did we keep out of all that influx of people? We got Lil Durk, Chief Keef, Lil Bibby. That's 3 homies. Them's 3 homies. That's it. The rest of the homies that came out, like, don't get me wrong, like G Herbo and a couple other people, they still hot. And they gonna be hot, but we only kept a handful of those guys.
Yeah.
All of
them. And then the rest of everybody else is at the crib right now.
Like, that's all. They didn't even...
Yeah, they at the house. And the same thing is gonna happen. We're gonna keep a few people from this little spurt of what's going on now. And then everybody else gonna be at the house.
Yeah. And
then I'ma come through. We gonna take over, and then the rest of everybody who's trying to ride my wave is gonna be at the house.
It's gonna be at the house.
There you go.
It's that simple. Like, you gonna be at the crib.
I love it. Please keep up that positivity, that vibe, that energy.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm gonna be on the wave, but I'm staying with you. Okay. Like,
we in here.
I won't be at the crib. I'm gonna be with you.
Yeah, you gonna be here. We can't leave him here at the crib. But everybody else is like try to like be like, oh yeah, I was rocking with him from the start, but you didn't rock with me. You rock with me. You did my 4th album, and then you went back and listened to Opal Fever Dream 2 times.
I know that song.
Right. I feel like that's how LMA, is that how you say your name?
Yeah.
When they found Boot Up, I heard that she made that like 4 years ago or something. And people who was true LMA fans,
they was like, this song old?
This song is, she got better crap than this. This song is trash compared to, I was like, dang. LMA probably tired. She probably sick of it. Like, bro, of all the songs
I didn't even like this. She made it like I didn't even like this one.
I gotta hear this 10 million more times now and perform it.
But no lie, that's how everybody is, man. Like, I bet you Joe's tired of hearing Drunk with You. I bet you. And
he's sick of it.
And if he's not, he's gonna be sick of it and like give it like 2 more.
He's legit tired of it.
Like,
watch that one hit randomly like that one did.
Like I'm tired of hearing Tokyo's riff. Like, I love it. I'm still tired of hearing it.
Yeah, that's how he is. He's like, man, I love it, but AMIRA, like the music video, like he had to push through. He was like,
bruh.
We done yet?
My cousin heard that song and kept playing it in my car, bro. I was like, I gotta listen to Joe's new song. I played it, and then she kept playing it.
She was like, run that back.
She was playing it every day, bro.
Run that back.
Sunday was playing that every day.
Good. It was a hit. It was a hit.
It's a hit.
Joe was so sick
and he was too.
Because Joe was working on it forever. So finally, when he was like, okay, man, I think I'm ready for you to hear it. And then I was bumping it like the not ready version. He just like, honestly, I don't want to hear this anymore.
Yeah, I'm done. And then it dropped. And then he's like, I want to get drunk with it. He's like, actually, I'm sober. I've been sober for like 2 weeks.
I haven't even.
I'm over it.
I've been sober since this thing dropped, okay?
Exactly. Like, ain't nobody even getting drunk with nobody.
Nobody.
The song hot though.
Oh my goodness.
It's fire. It's whatever.
Y'all, thank you so much for coming on to my show and kicking it with me.
Hey.
Tell the listeners where they can find you and find your album.
All right. Follow me at HI_BAYBE. BAYBE. Yes, BAYBE.
Baby.
And followed by another underscore. My fault. I almost forgot y'all was gonna follow somebody else.
I was about to say you got to find a whole.
You can't miss it. The little Abby has him on a cloud on it.
Yeah, it's me on a cloud. It's a cartoon. It's just me on a cloud. You already know. You know when you're gonna see it.
Not
you know
the not the Marine with 2 followers that you'll see.
Yeah, not that.
Oh yeah. You're gonna see that guy. I don't even know how. I don't even know why his name is that. But
right.
But yeah, follow me on Instagram at @hi_baby_. And also, Opal Fever Dream can be found on everything. You can find it on Tidal. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Spotify.
Nice.
You can find it on Apple Music. And then also, I want to, before we fade away out here, I just want to announce that my next album is going to be called Soft, and it's coming soon.
Are we hearing it first on the AMIRA show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We're working on the next project. It's called Soft.
So
Y'all hear that on
talking
live?
fresh cookie soft.
No one's on my
Fresh
live right
cookie.
now.
You remember when you go to you go to Subway and they just pulled out them baked like them raspberry cheesecake joints.
Because we all went to that. So
when they steamy.
Subway cookies. Oh, man.
They're the devil.
ones.
Did y'all ever get them when I discovered you can get 6 for 1 swipe?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Swore I gained weight.
I think everybody got it
like
at the same
2
time.
days.
Mama said make sure Amazon Music.
They got the lemon ones. Amazon Music
Google
as well.
Play.
Google Play Music. All that.
Don't forget the rest of them.
All that. We on all that. All that.
Mama, we was talking about cookies. Come on now.
Cookies.
Hey, yeah, but definitely Soft coming soon.
Soft. Oh, I'm
And
excited.
we got funny song titles too.
Oh, I can't wait. That's how you reel them in.
Yeah, like for real, like I'm just going on a whole new wave. It's the reason why it's called Soft is because
No, we're good. We're good.
reason why
Text
the reason why it's called Soft is because in my city everybody prides themselves on being the hardest person, but I'm not. So
I like that already.
we're gonna be the
Oh, I
softest.
love
We're
it.
gonna be the softest homies. Everybody's rocking with me. We're gonna be the
Watch
softest.
the songs be hard though.
They
You
gonna be
think
hard.
But I'm
the
soft
song's
though.
gonna be
But
so
I'm
hard?
soft though.
Bro, no.
But I'm not hard though.
I gotta show y'all the beats.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm about to hear the beats first. How about that? Thank you so much again. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him, go find him.
Hey.
Make sure y'all stay tuned. Also, when you go find him to hear about his new project, you heard it here first on the AMIRA show. Thank you so much, E.T. You can find her at Dreamer.
Dreamer
E.
Dreamer E.
She read it all like together.
You know, every time I see it pop up, that's how I read
That's what
it.
I
Dreamer.
understand because I used to do that too. Then I looked at it one day and I was like, oh. Yeah.
See, Anthony took the time to look
I
at
took
it.
my time one day, but at first I was the same way.
Go follow my wife on Instagram. She is probably Darius's biggest supporter outside of his family. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
but make sure.
Mira.
Yes.
Before we get off, I gotta announce this.
Okay.
I got a show November 29th
Yes.
at the me and my homie Jefferson. We got a show November 29th. It's coming up real soon at the Airliner.
What time?
We'll post it on Instagram.
We're gonna post everything on Instagram.
Yeah,
Just
post
follow
it
me
on
on
Instagram.
Instagram. We're gonna post it.
I'll also post it on my page. Make sure you also go follow my page at the one AMIRA show because it's the only one that matters. Okay. Make sure you put that one in because, like Baby said earlier, you're gonna be following somebody else.
It's gonna be,
the one chick I don't want you to
pastry
follow.
chef
Right. Pastry chef
from
that
Kansas.
I mean,
get off.
At
7
least y'all do
followers.
different stuff.
At least, yeah. So they would at least know who. Man, okay. So y'all heard the performance coming up. We're gonna have details on both of our Instagrams for that. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. I played this. Okay, there we go. We was playing instrumentals and it was crazy.
Yep.
So don't worry, Darius. I'm gonna bring you back for Freestyle Friday.
Hey, we got it. New Freestyle Friday. We're gonna set it up. I'm gonna bring the homies in here. We're gonna freestyle for you.
Oh yeah. Oh, this about to be a thing. I'm a little nervous now. I'm gonna have the drink on hand. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much
Water
for
with
tuning in
lemon.
to the AMIRA show here on KLBC 16 a.m. Wait, 16 a.m. 10. That was what was I about to? That was what I was about to. Okay.
Yeah.
KLBC AM 1610 here in Long Beach, and we out. Everybody say bye bye.
Hey.
Peace.